5 horrifying moments of the month of March 2023. As we near the end of March 2023, it's worth reflecting on some of the genuinely terrifying events that have occurred this month. The past few weeks, from natural disasters to human-made tragedies, have seen their fair share of horror. In this video, Just Scary will explore 5 of the most chilling moments that have taken place during March 2023. Be warned, these stories are not for the faint of heart. 1. Cyclone Freddy, Blantyre, Malawi, March 15, 2023. Climate change is taking a heavy toll on Malawi, making it highly susceptible to the devastating impacts of extreme weather. In March, Cyclone Freddy wreaked havoc in the Southeast African nation, bringing in powerful winds, heavy rainfalls, and widespread destruction. Sadly, this disaster claimed the lives of almost 500 Malawans, and over 500,000 people were forced to flee their homes. Shockingly, this tropical cyclone may have broken the record for the longest-lasting one in history, affecting Malawi and neighboring countries Madagascar, Mozambique, and Zimbabwe. The situation in Malawi is a stark reminder of how climate change can unleash its fury and leave devastating consequences in its wake. During an online briefing, Mashidiso Muati, WHO Regional Director for Africa, expressed the urgent need for increased humanitarian support to assist those affected by the appalling aftermath of Cyclone Freddy. The severe and prolonged cyclone has caused widespread destruction of homes, roads, farmland, and hospitals. The devastation has stretched the capacity of health facilities. As of March 20th, it has claimed the lives of hundreds of people, with over 1.4 million affected individuals in Madagascar, Malawi, and Mozambique. The cyclone initially hit Madagascar and Mozambique in February before heading out to the Indian Ocean, only to make a second, more devastating landfall in Malawi in March, where it claimed the lives of approximately 500 people. Meanwhile, in Mozambique, an estimated 900,000 people have been affected, and there is a risk of cholera outbreaks, according to aid agencies. 2. Powerful earthquake kills at least 13 people in Afghanistan and Pakistan, March 21, 2023. On March 21, 2023, a powerful earthquake struck northeastern Afghanistan, and authorities have warned that the death toll is expected to rise even higher. The 6.5 magnitude earthquake resulted in at least 13 confirmed deaths as buildings were damaged and landslides were triggered, forcing residents to flee their homes in towns across northern Afghanistan and Pakistan. According to the United States Geological Survey, the earthquake epicenter was registered 40 kilometers or 24 miles southeast of the Afghan city of Jurum in the Hindu Kush mountain range, 187.6 kilometers or 116 miles deep. While at least 4 people were killed and 70 others were injured in affected areas across Afghanistan, the number of fatalities is expected to increase as search and rescue teams reach more affected villages. The situation is particularly challenging as some areas are remote and do not have cellular service, making communication difficult. In Pakistan, at least 9 people have been reported dead, including 2 children, with 44 others injured in the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province. The quake caused buildings to collapse, with ensuing landslides blocking roads in the northern city of Adobad. The quake's aftermath was captured in images of ambulances rushing quake victims to hospitals, with crowds gathering outside in Saidu Sharif, a town in Pakistan's Swat Valley. Despite the earthquake's epicenter being in northern eastern Afghanistan, the region strongly felt tremors. Residents in Islamabad, Pakistan's capital, reported sustained shaking and were seen evacuating their homes as trees swayed. Some reported cracks appearing in their walls. The tremors were also felt in Lahore, while New Delhi and Srinagar residents reported feeling the ground shaking. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and comment below. 3. Floods destroy homes of quake survivors in northwestern Syria, March 14, 2023. A terrifying onslaught of heavy rainstorms has hit northern Syria since March 14, 2023. These ferocious storms have resulted in extensive devastation and flooding, amplifying the anguish of thousands of individuals already grappling with difficult living conditions in IDP camps. The floods in Al-Hasaha, Al-Raqqa, and Kobane have caused a tragic loss of life, with at least 8 casualties reported by the EU's Directorate General for European Civil Protection and Humanitarian Aid Operations. The organization also reported that there have been significant infrastructure and agricultural land damages. Meanwhile, heavy rainfall hit areas in northern Aleppo, including Afrin district, causing damage to several camps, including those accommodating earthquake victims, as reported by the Syria Civil Defense, also known as the White Helmets, The camps sheltering earthquake survivors in Jasir al-Shahur were also affected. The White Helmets shared heart-wrenching photographs of the flooded camps and stated their teams were working to open waterways and assist civilians. As of March 14th, more than 17,500 displaced individuals have returned to their homes in Arija, Jandares, and Esem sub-districts. As of March 19th, the floods affected 938 tents across various IDP and earthquake shelter camps. During the International Donors Conference held in Brussels on March 20th, a pledge of 7 billion euros was made to assist the individuals impacted by earthquakes in Turkey and Syria. Regarding humanitarian aid in Syria, the first reserve allocated for Syria Cross-Border Humanitarian Fund has been completed, with $36 million distributed across 58 projects to support various sectors. 4. Floods in Bandarantes, Parana, Brazil, March 2023. It was a horrifying scene in Bandarantes in Brazil when severe flooding wreaked havoc on the area in March 2023. Heavy rainfall has caused flooding and damage in parts of Parana state as of early March 7th. The municipalities of Bandarantes has been declared a state of public calamity by authorities due to the flooding caused by heavy rainfall since March 5th. Over 1,110 residents have been affected, with more than 700 people being displaced. Damage assessments are ongoing as around 270 houses have been damaged and some infrastructure is inaccessible. At least 5 people have been injured. The National Institute of Meteorology has issued yellow heavy rainfall warnings for the far eastern parts of the state, with further downpours expected throughout the monsoon season until April 2023. Additional rainfall could cause flooding in saturated ground areas, further damaging infrastructure and power outages. The heavy rain caused rivers to overflow and breach their banks, leaving hundreds of people displaced and dozens of houses damaged. The situation was so dire that even roads were rendered impassable and schools had to shut down. The local government is still struggling to assess the full extent of the damages, but the aftermath of the flooding will be felt for some time to come. The threat of disease outbreaks may increase due to the flooding. Stagnant pools of contaminated water can become breeding grounds for mosquitoes and bacteria, leading to water and insect-borne diseases. 5. Forest fires ravaged Chile, 21 still burning as of March 3, 2023. The National Service for the Prevention and Attention of Disasters reported that Chile is battling 21 forest fires. These fires are spread across different regions, with 10 in La Araucanía, 7 in Biobío, 2 in Los Rios, and 1 each in Ñuble and Magallanes. So far, 168 of the fires have been controlled, but the red alert remains in place for Biobío and La Araucanía. The total area lost to fires is a staggering 440,976.71 acres, with Biobío suffering the most extensive damage with 209,646.67 acres burned. Araucanía has also changed its alert levels due to the fires. The Mauricio province has been moved from regional to provincial red alert, while Cautín province has been placed under a yellow warning. Unfortunately, the fires have also caused significant infrastructural damages, including 13 educational and health centers. As March 2023 draws to a close, there is a palatable sense of relief that we can finally put these 5 horrific events behind us. From the devastating impact of a deadly virus to the terrifying aftermath of a natural disaster, this month has been a stark reminder of the fragility of life. But despite the horror we've witnessed, we can take solace in the fact that humanity can persevere in the face of adversity. Let's hope we can learn from these experiences and work towards a brighter, more secure future. Don't miss out on any of the unique content coming your way from this channel. Hit the subscribe button and join us for the ride. Remember to check out our other videos on our channel for more great content.